What's up, huh? Hey everyone. Am I actually live? I have no idea because I just decided to stream like 2 seconds ago. Boom. Alright, I think I'm streaming. What's up everyone? So I didn't do a stream yesterday. And it was because I was like, lazy and depressed and nah. If you ever had those days. Um, so, anyways, hold on, let me check my volume. There we go. I think that's. Why is it so loud? Anyways, I got a lot of subscribers. I've gotten like 150 in the last couple of few days, I feel like. And I haven't said what's up to you guys. And I just was watching an old video that has a lot of views, and it's like, I'm gonna do a live stream every Sunday at 11 a.m. To be fair, I did that for like 7 months. Okay, wait, not consistently. I'm a liar. It was probably like a few months, and then it was like off and on. And now I try to at least do it every Sunday. But this stream is like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go over kind of what happened last week or so, and Bitcoin, kind of just like talk about whatever, just kind of talk about my channel, I guess, who I am, for those who don't know. I appreciate anyone who has subscribed. Man, I did something. You know what it was? I went to a couple of YouTubers that I don't want to be mean, but they're a bunch of lying pieces of crap. I'm just kidding. That's mean. I'm definitely not going to tell you who they are. But anyways, and then one of them gained like 40,000 subscribers, and since last time I looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, life is of course this way, And then I got, yeah, I'm a salesman in real life. My regular job, and I just get surrounded by people that are a-holes, and just like, actually not my company, but I'm just saying, like, as a salesman, you go anywhere, I just like, everyone is totally in it for themselves, and they're jerks, and anyways, so when that stuff starts weighing on me heavy, I'm like, screw this channel, I'm not gonna make videos, nothing's ever gonna work out anyway. That's not even why I make these videos, actually. The reason why I made this channel, oh, there's a lot of reasons. One, I was having the same conversation with people over and 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 over. So it was always like, hey, what happened to Bitcoin? It was like, okay, this is what happened this week. This is what's going on. This is what, whatever. And then it was like someone else, same thing. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to talk every Sunday, and I'll talk about everything that happens every single week. And if you want to know, just say, watch my stream on Sunday. They're getting like an hour long. I need to like cut that down to 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that, but it's already 3 minutes, right? I haven't even talked about anything. But one of the other reasons why I made this channel is, for those that don't know, I kind of have an obsession with film, storytelling. I want to follow that passion. I see a lot of my friends just follow their passion. They don't give a crap. Oh, I can't pay rent. Oh, I lost my job. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know. I don't have the courage. I don't know what it is. If I was living in my mom's basement or something, it would, even though, like, I totally have a place. For sure, like, worst case scenario, I have a home to stay in and stuff like that, but, like, taking that leap of, like, quitting my job, doing Bitcoin full-time, right? I have to, like, be stable, and I keep making these justifications or whatever. But one of the things I really wanted to do was make film and make video, and then the problem is these YouTube channels, I feel like if I posted every single day and just talked on the camera and didn't do any editing or whatever, because that's what a lot of these big YouTubers do, because they don't have time to edit or anything like that. Even like the people who actually put really good, decent content together, like Crypto Daily and Chico Crypto, they have tons of subs, but the people that have, the 3, 4, 5, 600,000 subscribers are normally channels that I don't necessarily agree on. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Azagtron. Is that Please tell me that's your a real name and that is your name. That's like the coolest name ever. Um. Anyways, well, yeah, I didn't do a stream yesterday, and I got kind of whatever. But I'm gonna try to be more consistent, and I actually do want to get back to like a regular schedule, but um, you know, I also really I have a hard time like the my job, my 9 to 5. I actually enjoy it. I like the people I work with. Like it's something I want to do well at. I'm actually a sales trainer, and I get to teach people not to be pieces of crap, and I get to see how they see that customers like that better, which ends up making them more money because they build that customer relationship, they trust them, they come back more. Anyways, so I just enjoy that. I enjoy people that have been taught by these like door-to-door salesmen to do nasty tricks and stuff like that. Teach them to do 100% the right way, be upfront about everything, and then like, whoa, people actually like that, who knows. Anyways, so I just enjoy my job. I get to do that, and then I also get to like do videos and build tools and do all this Photoshop and Adobe Premiere stuff, and anything that has to do with media, I'm kind of in charge of. And eh, so I enjoy that, and plus like I get to actually do media with my job, which is like, and I get to practice these like programs. So I see it as like, oh, I get to do Photoshop and Premiere on the clock, but I end up working like 60, 70 hours. I don't know, maybe not actually. That is how much I've been working. I decided to clock every single minute I've been working, and it's a lot more than I thought. But uh but anyways, it sucks because life is, I feel like life is meant to just be explored. I feel like that 9 to 5 job. Sorry guys, this stream isn't anything but me just complaining apparently. Hey, it's Aaron. Oh, just alternative name. Okay. What's up, Aaron? Um, but I would like to go full time in crypto and do this. There's a lot of projects I just want to get involved in and stuff, and I just can't do it because I don't have the time, right? And then, oh wait, actually, am I doing a window or a? Oh, I guess so. Like, I just got involved in this too. Um, making making these like digital studios, and I thought how cool it would be. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just kind of messing around with this Unreal Engine and this like 3D whatever. I'm just like learning it, but I'm so freaking stoked to playing this like little game thing. It's like a 3D render. You can like build 3D things, put material mats on it and color on it, and put it in these 3D worlds, turn this into a video game if we want. I eventually want to like build my dream house out of it, right? But anyways, I've been learning this, and I'm like, man, this gives me so much joy, right? And it's like, well, I have crypto, I have my job, I have my family, I have my, you know. Anyways, I feel like life should be like, just wake up, do whatever you want. That's how what life should be like. Just wake up and do whatever you want. Every single person. However, you can't do that right now. We're not quite there, But wait, where did my windows go? I think eventually we will, though. Um, there's a lot of people that had societies in mind that, what about when we have everything automated and we have robots and artificial intelligence and all that jazz, right? By the way, everyone I've actually known quite a few people. Where's my screen? Who have, I mean, I don't I didn't know them before this, but I met them. Um, who became super wealthy, and they did that. They did that. I don't even know. You don't even know what I'm talking about. They went to like the beach, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, if everyone just do whatever they want, they just like live their life on the beach." Well, they do that, and then they get bored pretty quick, and then they do something, and that something is what they decide. Like, oh, now that I have money and time, this is what I'm gonna do with my life. Anyways, I kind of can't wait to get to that spot in my life, but I require a lot more money than I probably need to get that lifestyle or whatever in that free time. I think I'd eventually want to do a. Oh my gosh, she gave me €3. That's cool. A bit of delay here in the UK, mate. What's the tips on trading? Jeez. Now I feel like I need to give a whole spiel. I have no idea on trading. My tips are I'm not a financial advisor. My tips are actually I've been trading for a long time, and let me just tell you what I've experienced, my tumbles, and then you can kind of take whatever you want out of that. If you're new to this, and I don't know if you guys are new to trading, but this is a crazy world, right? It's a very Wild West world. I've had lots of money hacked and stolen from me by doing stuff that I didn't know what I was doing, and I've lost money transferring it to wallets that didn't accept that type of money and all sorts of stuff. So there is a learning curve of like going from exchange to like getting into an offline wallet where you actually hold your own keys and all that sort of stuff. When it comes to actual projects, which I'm sure is more what you're asking, I just find that I just from now on, okay, so before I would totally like scour the news and I'd look for coins they're about to pump and try to be that one day ahead of everybody else. And it was a lot of research and a lot of disappointment, I feel like. I feel like I got better at it, but what I got better at was like knowing when Cardano, for instance, when it was at 3 cents, it's like, okay, it's at 3 cents, guys. I should put way more in. I'm not even taking my own advice, I guess, but it was about to launch it had been building for years, and they were about to launch smart contracts and decentralization. Well, that decentralization first, and then smart contracts on their platform, and it was like a year away. So it was like, I started trading that news eventually. Uniswap is doing their version 3 in about a month, and Polkadot's about to launch its new parachain, and Ethereum is about to launch Ethereum 2.0, and so I just find out, Chainlink is about to 10x their capabilities of input and output. So like that's the closest I do personally to um, trying to, I try to find out what companies are doing. And it's funny because Mark Cuban actually said, he's like, they asked him, well, how do you find, by the way, Mark Cuban, holy moly, he is really smart and he knows more than most people in crypto. I'm not necessarily sure about crypto itself, but NFTs, I heard him talk about them for like an hour and a half straight, and it just like blew my mind, or like it was like an hour straight or something. The knowledge that he gained, and actually he is coding Solidity. He's actually learning the Solidity code. That's crazy. I've had plenty of disappointment. Yeah, dude, I get it. So I do trade the news in little bits like that, right? And I hold Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap, Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I hold those because I know that they're building towards something that I would like to see happen. In Cardano, for instance, like what if they launch smart contracts and it's nothing like they predicted and it just ends up failing horribly? Well, I am gonna pull out, right? um, and then I'll be like, all right, well, it looks like Cardano isn't what I thought it would be, right? Well, there's a lot of other projects, Ethereum, and I don't like Binance because I just don't like centralized exchange coins, even though I do like Uniswap, but it's a decentralized exchange coin. But yeah, a lot of research, I guess. But I also end up following a bunch of people that I trust, I guess. Their opinion doesn't mean that I trust that they always find winners, but I trust they do their homework and stuff like that. And sometimes I hear them talking about projects, and then I'll just start doing my research. Now, when I do research in a company as well, there's a lot of things I hit on. I first things first, I go to the founder. I go to the person who launched the company, and who are they, and what's going on. I even though like Bitcoin, who knows who Satoshi was, right? But you could read who he was and what he was about. You can go to the forums. He was all over the forum board, and so you can read his writing and see who that person was, right? You don't necessarily need to know. um, it's my wife calling me. I just hit the deny button on my own wife, you guys. I feel like an a-hole now. I'm sorry, YouTube. So, um, so I don't even know what I was saying now. So yeah, look for the owners, see who they are, and then I guess the next thing I do is look at the white paper and I see what kind of company it is, right? And if I like the vision, and normally I only understand like 40% of the white paper, and that 40% is like, hey, this is why we made the company, this is why we built the code, this is the problem we're trying to solve, and this is how we're going about doing it. But then the details of the how, I'm like, So, if I'm like, all right, that the need, the want, like if that makes sense to me, right? Then I guess the next thing I look at is tokenomics. All right, I see if it makes sense. When I mean by tokenomics is okay. Let's look at Ethereum's because they have bad tokenomics. So Ethereum, they don't have a max cap. Well, I guess not bad. Just there's a lot of things you got to look for, I guess. But they don't have a max cap on their token supply. They can make as many as they want. So when people say Ethereum is like the new Bitcoin, that doesn't make any sense. They can print as much as they want. This is like the United States dollar in that aspect, right? So so yeah, not very good token supply or tokenomics there. I also look at market cap, right? Well, Ethereum's 190 billion dollars. Well, just think about how many companies exist in the world that are 190 billion. Quite a bit, actually. Um, but let's look at the top cryptos, right? Okay, Ethereum is at 190 billion. Bitcoin's at 1 trillion. My gosh. Oh, because I probably shouldn't be having a million freaking. Hold on, let me save this and exit. Save current. Oh shoot! Now I'm making it lag even more probably. Who do you trust? While this is doing that. It's funny. I even asked Cameron in this. I'm like, who do you trust? He's like, you know what? I just trust myself, and I wanted him to give me some names, right? But uh, Cameron from Crypto Daily, I trust him a lot. But here's the deal with him. He's probably one of the most responsible people in crypto in the sense of he's not going to give you crazy bullish numbers like I have on this channel, actually. And I think I've been pretty good at being right. Uh-oh, what's going on with this? Wait, is this? Oh, in fact, actually, if you go to my down here, I guess are my people. So Cameron, Crypto Daily, trust him. Andreas Antonopoulos, he's the guy who got me into Bitcoin. I didn't know what Bitcoin was until he explained it, and I was like, holy crap. And I saw like 3 videos of his in a row, and it was like it was so weird when people say like, dude, I knew exactly what I wanted to be, and I was like, I don't know what I want to be, dude. I just want to kind of do everything, or I don't know, or nothing, or kind of half of things, or people go to college like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'll figure it out. But anyways, I had that, like, as soon as I heard about what Bitcoin was, I was like, oh my gosh. And I just saw that need, and anyways, Cameron. And then Lark. So he talks about tons of projects. So I guess on him, you just have to understand he talks about a ton of projects. And it doesn't mean you should buy every project he talks about, because he talks about like every project out there. He makes video every day. But he's not like, I feel like I agree with pretty much a lot, most of what he says. I feel like even the mistakes he makes, they're honest mistakes. They're not like he takes money and doesn't tell you about it, right? Some of the big YouTubers have done shady stuff like that. One of the biggest, if not the biggest YouTuber out there in crypto, actually it might be second or third biggest now, I don't know. But he took $1 million and then sold everybody a lie, and then he's like, sorry, and everyone forgave him, and the company dropped like 99% value. It's crazy. But he wouldn't do that. You know, like Marquise Brown. I don't know if you guys know him. He like reviews a bajillion projects, right? And it doesn't mean like he reviews a project and you're like, hey, you reviewed it and said you liked it and it turned into be a piece of crap. You know, it's like, well, yeah, but he thought it was good. You're not going to blame him for it, right? Anyways, I don't know if he's had any bad press or whatever you call it, right? I'm just saying, like, I could see it becoming a problem. Chico Crypto, very honest. I feel like he's very blunt. He's very straightforward. He does make mistakes as well. Um, you know, I don't know if I've lost money. Like, you know, it's not like he's sold me on a project that went down 90% or whatever, but um, you know, there has been a couple projects that have dropped 40, 50, you know, but he finds winners most of the time. Um, and he's just very blunt and straightforward, and he hates most all of crypto and crypto Twitter and any influencer for the most part. He just rips anyone to shred. I've seen him rip like 20, 30 top influencers to shred. I saw him get invited to a stream and he hopped in. See, this is something I don't have the guts to do. I would never do this. But he hopped into, someone invited him to like a stream where like there was like probably like 6 or 7 of like the 15 like big YouTubers or something. I don't know, maybe it wasn't that much, I can't remember. But there's a lot of YouTubers on the stream that I recognized. And then he popped on, he's like, I don't know why you invited me, but I just wanted to say you guys are all a bunch of pieces of crap and you're dishonest and you can all go to hell and you should all lose your channels and I hope to see you in prison. See ya. And he like left or something like that. I can't remember what he said, but I was like, dang, dude. So he doesn't like people that have Bybit links and stuff like that. So, and now here's the deal, you guys. This is like the only 4 people. Okay, I guess like you know Jimmy Song and you know there's quite a few people that I like, I guess, but I just like these are the people I would recommend, right? And I guess first would probably Andreas Antonopoulos. What is Bitcoin? All that sort of information stuff. Cameron is your daily news stuff. Once you start understanding crypto a lot more, then you can add Lark. Lark is not a beginner. Chico is he finds gems. He finds news and gems that nobody else does. I mean, that's not true. I'll find a few people on YouTube, but none of the other big influencers find some of these gems that he finds about, and he finds them first, and then all of a sudden, all the big YouTubers claim they found it first, and people with like double the channel. He's like, okay, you made a video about it 3 weeks after Chico, and now you're saying I am the one who finds all these gems, and then of course you see 400,000 people like video has like 1.2 million views. Oh my gosh, life is such a lie. Um, so yeah, um, yeah. Now I'm sure I have actually. If I go to my videos on, how can I? I'm sure I've made some irresponsible ones, especially if I go way back. That's probably a good thing to do. See the videos people made a year ago and see how stupid they are. Uh-oh, I just opened a can of worms here. All right, let's see how dumb I am. 11 months, 12 months. Just did a bunch of news. Mm. Hey, I talked crap on Ripple. Hey, I was on par 3 years ago. Let's see. Hey, Wax, huh? Yeah, Wax is doing good. I reviewed Wax when it was like, I don't know, you probably would have done a 30, 40, 50, 60x. It was way down back then. Where's my first like Brave browser? See? Yeah, I'm passing the test. Oh, XYO. For my what do you call it? I reviewed it for a friend, and in almost every video, I'm like, I would never buy this freaking coin, but it's fun to get for free, right? Let's see what other ones. Fold. Oh heck yeah, dude! I love Fold. I use Fold every day still. I didn't know that was a year ago I made that. Brave and Fold are like my 2 most used products still currently. Sorry, I know this isn't why you guys are watching this stream. These are just informative. Bunch of live streams. Crypto.com. This is back when they were doing like 8% staking rewards, 12% staking rewards. Now it's like 1 to 3. They were giving freaking great deals back then. Jeez. So my DeFi, huh? I think I have a list. I think this is the most irresponsible video I've probably ever made when it comes to talking about projects that were super low market cap, and I kind of figured at least half of them wouldn't do very well. Let's see. Oh, that's doing good. It's doing good. It's doing good. Edgeware, ChainX, Kusama Dot. Oh my gosh, I got some winners here. Teller, Rel. This is freaking SXP. Although I did talk about this one, it was like at 60 cents, right? And now it's like at $3. But still, Unibright, Cadena. Dude, this is a winning. I picked winners. So, hey, I'm passing my own test. Anyways, it's just interesting. You'll see people like totally shilling the crap out of like Tron or Verge like years ago, and it's like, whoa, dude. I'm so talking crap. I'm such a freaking crap talker. By the way, last August I was like, okay, here's also something I don't like. Okay, as a salesman, as well in real life, every salesman out there is a piece of junk, all right? And if you don't agree, then prove me otherwise. Until you prove me otherwise, that's the thought. Oh, you're a salesman, you're gonna lie to me because all salesmen are a-holes. And it's because, and even in the sales industry, people that are not in sales are like, yeah, salesmen are jerks. You guys don't even know the half of it. You don't even know the 90%. You don't even know the 10% of it, okay? I've been in sales my whole life. Oh my gosh. All right, my last like few companies, I got to the top and I got to eat dinner with the top people, and I was like, oh my gosh, all you guys suck. Anyways, so that's, by the way, one of the things I made in the channel is I just want to be super upfront and honest with everything. That's why everything that YouTube gives me goes straight to charity. However, I do take some profit, and I talk about that in my link if you go to the charity section. But anyways, I post all my trades, and I have it pinned on top of my Twitter. So, yeah. I started back in August, and I actually wasn't even, I think a few in, I was like, I'm gonna start posting my trades here, yeah. But what YouTuber posts all their trades. I tell you every single entry point, and I actually haven't pulled out of any profits of these because I felt like I shouldn't do that if I wasn't going to talk about it. Even though this one right here, actually, I've wanted to pull out for a while because it was just like an experiment, but I was like, why did I post it in here if it was an experiment? But anyways, I think I'm going to post my exits when I do. But anyways, yeah, I'm just going to post every time I trade, right? And I still think all these are winners, right? You know, geez, XOR, this is my biggest crap. I actually got in at like $8, $6, something like that. I got like 400 of them, and then they got hacked. It's like $500-600 a token now. Crazy, huh? Life, right? Ocean 60, 70, 80. I don't even know, dude. You know, I haven't even looked at my wallet, to be honest, and I have a couple, but the ones that have low altcoins in it, I'm just like, forget it, dude. I just need my mental health to be a little better. It's not gonna look, whether they dip down 90% tomorrow, and like, I know that's not gonna happen, but you know, they're gonna dip because if Bitcoin dips, whatever. I just need to like look at it, not every single day, and look at it like once a week or every few weeks of these like low market capital coins, just because will fluctuate more heavily. But again, if I believe in the project, by the way, that's another thing, is belief in the project is what I need to believe in the project to think it's going to actually succeed, right? Advisors, there's a lot of things I didn't talk about, right? But yeah, and this is my favorite project right here. This is probably my favorite low market cap. My favorite low market cap solid project. I talk about it a lot. all the ladies in the... So, and may actually give Luxo as an example of why I like this project and why I believe so much when looking for projects that I like. Hey, come on, internet. Oh my gosh, I have so many things open. Well, that's why I got like 64 gigs of RAM. All right, slow your old computer. Oh, I thought I exited out of. Wait. Oh, I thought I exited out of the stream. Oh, gee, that's funny. I got myself twice. So this company, is created by a guy by the name of Fabian Vogelsteller. If you guys don't know who Fabian Vogelsteller is, he created the ERC20 token. He also created the Ethereum wallet. He also created Web.js, which is Web's largest JavaScript library when it comes to Ethereum. He also created, yeah, the ERC20 token. No, he oh my gosh, I'm blanking on a couple. But anyways, he essentially, the reason why the 2017 boom happened was because people were able to create projects all of a sudden off of Ethereum, and the ICO craze, they called it. Well, that was because of Fabian Vogelsteller. So all out of, there's probably like 12 good coders that were on Ethereum. There's 8 founders, and of those coders, pretty much all of them left. When it came to people starting their own projects, there's Charles Hoskins. I always say his name's wrong. Just get over it. People who are Cardano fans. Charles Hodgkinsons. Anyways, as we know, Cardano is doing very well for itself, right? It is a $35 billion market cap. Oh, geez. It was like 45 a week ago. The other one, obviously Ethereum, right? Vitalik Buterin is still doing Ethereum. It's 191 billion. Gavin Wood is another guy who left, and he created Polkadot. It's a $33 billion market cap. And out of the other people that started their projects, we have, of the great coders, I wouldn't call Charles a great coder, but he definitely was. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But Fabian left to make Luxo. Now, he created Luxo a while back, way before people were crazy about NFTs right now. And he created a company, essentially a hub. It's like Ethereum, but specifically for NFTs in the luxury and in fashion, in art industry, right? So, and the reason why he's not just doing it with Ethereum is because Ethereum's trying to tackle the world computer. So, holy moly, dude, 5 freaking... when you can drink a beer. I know, dude. I was thinking, I know, right? And it's like 7 o'clock at night. Whatever. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe... I have like family members. Everyone knows I drink, but like I'm married, and so like even though that family is really cool, I just don't want to like make her look bad by stupid stuff I do. Even though I've never had a problem with it, no one's ever judged me, no one's ever given me an issue. I just have that like guilty like and it's not even a problem, it's drinking, right? But some of them are religious, and I'm like I don't know, whatever. But there was a guy, Bobby, Crypto Bobby, and he used to do, what do you call it? Lunch? I don't know. But he had it. And then also Chico did it for a while, like back in 2017 or whatever. He was doing a different beer or whatever per episode. I always thought that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, we'll see if I'm brave enough to do stuff like that, right? But yeah, so Fabian left, and so Ethereum is tackling a world computer, where Luxo is just tackling a specific area. And by the way, if you're doing a world computer, you need to do millions of transactions per second. How many emails do you think are sent out? How many clicks and and buys and sells on Amazon? And there's a lot of that. And so a lot of these transactions that are going to be all these, like sending an email would be considered like a a transaction sort of thing on the Ethereum network. So you would need millions of transactions per second, hundreds of thousands, right? And this Ethereum 2.0 will take Ethereum from like a 15 transactions per second to like a, let's say at most 10,000. That's really good. 10,000 would be awesome, amazing. Not world computer status though. So world computer status could be another 5-10 years away before it's able to do hundreds of thousands or millions. And maybe Ethereum 2.0, you will be able to do 100,000 transactions per second, and that would be awesome. But a lot of people aren't thinking that. Maybe people are thinking it's going to be in the thousands, right? So, but who knows? But Luxo, he left just to do a specific area, and when you build it, and he says like you can't really build a community around and everything, right? It's easier to build a community and like to have everything fashion and design and to go through one specific channel. So this is kind of his reasoning among other things, right? He's able to improve the code as well if he has if he works as on another layer and whatever. So I love the owner and I love the idea, and everyone's obsessing about NFTs. Well, Luxo's been building the best NFT engine for the last year or so. More than that, when it comes to actually the design, coding, and everything like that, before they actually started testing the code on. But if we can go to the depository, which I won't, but we can see when the first depository was a year or more ago. But and they're about to launch in the next. It's going to be Q2, so it's like in the next month. Or sorry, 3 months, the next quarter, right? And so when they do, a lot of the people from Ethereum are going to be flooded to this network because this network is on Ethereum, and just like Cardano and a lot of these other companies, they're sucking away a lot of the money that would be Ethereum's because people are using not using Cardano yet, but they're using a lot of these other chains because they're faster and cheaper, and people are getting ticked off on Ethereum. And so Luxa will be a place that a lot of people, even that don't have anything to do with fashion, are going to go to because you'll be able to do a lot more on this network as well. And, because it's not as big as Ethereum's is yet. So when it comes to the code, of that aspect, I like that. And then the market cap as well, right? The market cap is 240 million. So the worst is 300. That's more than 100x if it got to Polkadot's level, And by the way, I'm just saying, Cardano doesn't even have a working project out. This is all hype, 100% hype right now. We have no idea. We will see in the next few months how this works out. And in the next few months, you're also going to see Luxo. So, and this is the 35 billion versus the 240 million. So the upside on this is like astronomically, like very, very good. I mean, heck, it would be amazing if this is back in the, 10, 20 million or whatever it was, right? Back in the day, it got down to like 40 cents a token back, and now it was, it was at 35 bucks just like a week or so ago. Everyone's tripping out because it's like, it's crashing. Well, if you take the last 3 months, yeah, it went from $1.30, $1.20, $1.18 up to 26. So I wasn't 35. I was way off. Up to 26 bucks. So yeah, don't trip out. It's 16x from what it was 3 months ago. Anyways. So when I look at projects, I guess a lot of that is what I'm looking for and stuff, but what's your perception? Oh, my perspective on XYO. I forgot, I didn't read that. Sorry, researches. I don't like XYO as a company. I don't think you should buy the product. Okay. Well, here's the deal. The story of the owner. Here's the story. Oh yeah, I made a ton of money in crypto, and then I got bored, and then I went to the beach and laid out, and like, oh yeah, this is awesome, and I was like, man, this is boring. So I was like, I'm gonna make a company. I'm gonna do this, and he started doing it, and he's like, cool. And then it got really big, and then he's like, I don't know what I'm. Okay, well, let's make it 3 companies. We're making money over here. This wasn't our vision, but we're making more money over here. So let's start making this our vision now. So let's do this over here. All right, cool. Let's do that. Hey, we're making more money in this weird other area too. Oh, that's good. Here, let's just make a third company, and let's make. Okay, well, we have 3 companies now. Great. You know what, dude? I'm just gonna go back to the beach. I'm kind of bored. Um, this is like the story that's coming across to me of what's going on with XYO. Now I understand there's a lot of like reasonings and excuses, but in my mind, so I always thought XYO had a really cool app and a really cool, easy, fun way to get people who don't know about crypto into like the crypto world. But I would never buy a bunch of XYO tokens. Oh, I don't even know what the price is, but okay, if XYO hasn't at least done like a freaking 10x or 50, it's gone down like 90%. What am I doing? XYO. Yeah, 800? No, it hasn't. So it's still 96% down from its all-time high. Cool. It's done a 5x in the past year. After doing a 5x, it's 96% down. So, yeah. Everyone's selling, no one's buying. They don't really care about going on exchanges. They've just been doing the same thing. They're not really intuitive. Holy crap, look at that spike actually. So it wasn't for this one recent spike, his pump. I wonder what the reasoning of that was. 0.0003, 0.0002. Weird. Anyways, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's 12 million. Yeah, for a company that's cutting edge and who's throwing satellites in space with SpaceX and all that crap, they sure are being pathetic. And maybe I'm being really mean, you guys. I feel really bad, but I do feel like this company is. And by the way, I've asked questions. I've asked a lot of questions for them to be answered. No one's, they answer half of the question or avoid it completely or whatever. I know people that have invited to their corporate offices. I've asked to go down. I've asked to do interviews, and anything that could make them look bad, they're totally anti. And hey, if you're totally willing to do that, if anyone sees this from XYO, I have a lot of questions and a lot of why are you being pieces of crap, and give you an opportunity to tell me how wrong I am, and I'll totally apologize and bow down to your awesomeness if I'm wrong, but I do not think I am. This is what you've done for your this is what you've anyone who watching this from XYO knows that this is what they've a 96% drop is what they've done for their users that believed in them. So thanks a lot, XYO. Sorry, I'm being really savage right now. By the way, Coinbase, this is something I'm excited about. Coinbase is going to a direct listing. I heard I can't seem to find any news on it for some reason, where I was only read like 3 articles, but they got sued for like $16 million or something. And then they postponed the direct listing from March to April. This is a stock I'm going to be buying just because it's Coinbase, and I think they're going to be. I think someone told me 61 billion. I originally heard like 90 billion dollars they'd be initially coming out as, but I think it's closer to. Oh wait, right here, 67.6. Yeah. 67 billion. Coinbase. That's pretty gnarly, huh? That's not that much. Wow. And Coinbase is that's really strange to me. I'd expect this to be a lot more actually. Coinbase is pretty much the #1 easiest way for anyone in the United States to get money into crypto. So, if money keeps on being printing, and that's what the United States has been doing, then crypto's going up. It's just, it's funny when people say like, okay, how high do you think Bitcoin can go? I've told people, okay, this bull run, 100,000 to 500,000 be fantastic. I think it eventually will absolutely hit 500,000 or 600, whatever goal is at that time. And then I think eventually it'll be a multi-million dollar asset. I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, 15. I don't know time frames at all, but I think I'm going to change that now and say there is no price. What's the limit? Higher. It can always get higher, and the reason why is because we're printing so much money that being a millionaire now, what is it? Not like a millionaire makes you filthy rich. A millionaire lets you like buy a house and a couple of cars and make it where you're not like living paycheck to paycheck, right? I mean, a house right now, I'm looking at houses for like $400,000 to $600,000, and I'm gonna have to remodel and spend a lot of money. It's just like I guess I could go in the middle of Iowa or something, right? And probably build a dope house out there, or Nebraska or something. And I've been to Nebraska, and holy crap, is it gorgeous! But I just need to be around a little more stuff, not that much more, but just you know. I mean, I do have like what do they call them? What do they call those things where people are on bulls and they're like, we have those all over the place here. Rodeos, that's what they're called. So it's not like I'm in like the city or anything, right? Sometimes I see people walking on horses and I'm like, whoa! I've been here so long and I'm still like so wowed by weird stuff like that. Not weird, that's the wrong word. It's like cool. I feel like I'm in the country or something. I live in Utah for those who don't know. But yeah. Hey, if you're looking at altcoins, you should check out Luxo. Are you messing with me, Ali? Luxo. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's already pulled up. Crazy. Just kidding. Yeah, dude, I'm obsessed with Luxo. I don't know if you're trolling me or not. Oh, by the way, Uniswap version 3 is coming out. They just posted this today or something, right? You should edit the stream and make it into a... It's very informative. I appreciate that. I'm being a deadass. Oh, you didn't see? Oh, dude, I'm so obsessed with Luxo. I thought you were trolling me. Yeah, dude, I posted the video when it was $1, and then it dipped down to like 40 cents, dude. And I was like, why didn't I buy more? I'm such a stupid idiot. It's because I was chasing that like, oh, there's news, back in the day. I stopped that a few months back. Yeah, hold on, you got me totally thrown off. Yeah, maybe that'd be easier just to take little clips of the stream. By the way, that's also my problem. If you look through my phone, you guys don't want to see it. I'm not gonna show you. I'm embarrassed. I'll record the exact same thing like 30 times, and I'll only submit the one that I don't make a single mistake. And then if I go through and I see a mistake, I'm like, forget it. I just won't even do the video. Oh, that reminds me. Oh my gosh. Hold on before I really end it. Okay, Skystruck live. Okay, so this wait. Is there a live? Did I screw up? Skystruck live. Oh wait. There we go. Skystruck live. I put crypto live. Oh, that looks cool. I didn't even know I had videos on here. I want to get 100 subscribers because I eventually want to stream all the time randomly. Like when for example, when this Uniswap news came out, I wanted to talk about it. And I was like, all right, I'll make a little video about it. But then I knew I'd get busy and I wouldn't do it. And because, whatever. And so it'd be nice just to randomly hop on and just talk about something really quick and hop off. So I'd like this channel to just be something where I can just constantly communicate. And I'm kind of going to abuse going live. And eventually I want to go live every single day. That's the goal. And just communicate with you guys for, 20 minutes a day or something like that. Because eventually I know I get tons of questions eventually, and I don't like something big happens. What if Bitcoin goes up like $10,000 on Tuesday? Or, I'm like, well, I'm not going to talk about it till Sunday. And everyone's going to be like, what's going on? Should I, take profit? Is Bitcoin hit its peak? And I always get like the weirdest questions, right? Last time Bitcoin dropped, when it went to like $45,000, they're like, "Oh, are you selling?" I'm like, "Are you joking me? You guys know that I was buying at like $12,000 or whatever, and it went up to 20, and it was at 20, and it went down to 3,000. You didn't ask me if I was selling then. Whatever." I wonder what the highest I bought Bitcoin was. I probably bought it in the, I think 13, 14 is the highest I bought it at during that craze. It was only above that for a little bit. Anyways. Oh, and then also another thing. Oh, and this is something I'm actually really excited about, even though like I'm a nerd, whatever it is, what it is. So hey, look, there's Matt's channel. Oh crap. So I have a wide screen, so I love this screen so much. I can fit like 4 things on here. But yeah, so I have a Discord. I have no idea how to run a Discord. I'm gonna figure it out. Wait, how do I invite? Look, I'm gonna put it in the chat. I feel like a boomer right now. Where's the button? Expires in 7 days. Why the freak? No, let's do expires after never. Bam! 100 uses. Boom. Copy. Alright, can I put it in here? Wait, sign into chat? I have to sign in? Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Okay, I am a boomer, alright? I'm just not over the hill yet. Look, I'm not even showing live. Oh yeah, I am. The devil on my shoulder is an a-hole. I didn't even realize. I forgot. I forgot I left that there. I originally named the stream "Depression, Anxiety, Stress, Go to Hell" or something. All right, here we go. See, look, I'm already acting like I'm drunk, so I don't even need alcohol. I'm already like dumb. Look at that. I'm already being mean to myself. There we go. Boom. I can copy and paste. Control C, Control V. I know those complicated steps, right? By the way, this is what Bitcoin looks like right now. Oh my goodness! Look, it's going. It's hitting that support line pretty heavy. Oh, I'm gonna get phone calls here pretty soon if it dips below this price. All right, it dipped below 60. Are you selling? Oh wait, in case anyone ever asks, my answer is always no. Hey, just hit 500,000. Are you selling? No. I'm only selling if I need to, when I need to. Like, when I take profits to buy a house or a Tesla. Anyways. Oh yeah, the Discord. So the Discord is nice because here's what I like to do, and I know it's I like to listen to music, like a lot of like, it depends on my mood actually. Sometimes I'm like watching a show or whatever, but I can't do that on YouTube because they get mad at you. On Discord, I can stream whatever the crap I want, and they don't get mad at you. I can listen to copyrighted music and even cooler. I thought it'd be so cool if Netflix would allow you to like hop into a room and to like I can hop into a room with like my family all across the nation, and then we start the movie, and if anybody pauses it, it pauses it for everybody, and there's a chat on the side of the film, and you can like sit there on your phone or on a keyboard on a computer or whatever, and you can like talk with your family members or friends or whatever as you're watching the movie. I always thought that'd be a really cool feature to add, but you can actually do that in Discord. Anyways, I'm learning all the cool use cases that people are using Discord. But yeah, I'll actually have this on my phone 24/7, and so I also want to be really available. So if anybody like has a project or a question or a hey, is this exchange, safe or whatever, right? Hey, someone just said that if I give them $4,000, they'll give me a coin that'll guarantee 100x. Should I do it? I want to be available to say, no, don't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, dude, you can do a freaking dab emoji. Um, yeah, there's still projects that are pumping. Okay, okay, I guess I'm gonna end with this officially. Here's my deal on crypto and everything. A lot of people say, um, we're in the AOL days of Bitcoin, and I don't agree with that at all. And even people I respect and look up to, including Andreas Antonopoulos, actually even says this. He's like, yeah, we're kind of in the AOL days. Well, I don't agree with that in the sense that we're just onboarding cash. We're not really onboarding users in the sense that there's no applications that are being run. There's no, it's not like a new Facebook or AOL or Netscape or, I don't know what, if people don't know what AOL is or Netscape, right? Um, but I feel like we're before that. We are in like the late 70s, or sorry, the late 80s right now. And as soon as ETH 2.0 comes out and they're able to actually onboard a lot more users, once Bitcoin's able to scale, then there's able to be applications that people can actually run, can process transactions more often, and it can actually be used. But you currently can't use Bitcoin. You can't use it at Walmart. Give me a break. Even if Walmart wanted to, it'd be suicide for the network. It would just, oh my gosh, I don't even know. It would take months to probably push through transactions, and it'd be crazy expensive. And Bitcoin's not ready to be mass adopted yet. It will be, and once the transactions go from like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 transactions per second, or 14, 15, 16 with Lightning Network, then Bitcoin can be more adopted. Ethereum the same way. Ethereum can do like 15 transactions per second, and once it can do hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, it can be used by more people. But until then, until the network fees can get lower on Ethereum, and by the way, I don't agree on the we should make Bitcoin cost less power. I don't agree with that statement. Here's what Bitcoin is doing, okay? If you mine Bitcoin, you make money. So people that have tons of money have an option. I can spend tons of money and pay for power and pay 80% power and 20% Bitcoin profits, or whatever it ends up being, 30% Bitcoin whatever. Or I can invest in solar, wind, energy, and now I can pay off my equipment really quickly. And then I can capture more of that energy and be able to earn more Bitcoin that will eventually go up more. And I just have to build more, you know, solar panels, or whatever the case. So the power is forcing people to go more green and global. And I just heard a talk by somebody who made it really interesting, talking about like it's allowing people to places that no one would ever normally create civilizations, deep in, they can actually capture power at, and these rivers and waterfalls and stuff, but not actually need to like really build a city around it to support that infrastructure, because Bitcoin supports it, right? And then you can if you end up wanting to bring people over there, you don't have to do it slowly as it grows. You can build out and build the infrastructure and do everything the right way. It's allowing people to build cities and towns and places, all around the world kind of differently, because you're able to kind of think of how city infrastructure is being built differently, right? So, anyways, um, I don't know. Kind of interesting to think about, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. But when it comes to the power, I don't. It's making people go more, and it is more people are going solar and investing in that type of stuff, because they're making so much more money not paying for the power, and instead, paying off a solar panel at 2-3% interest or whatever, and capturing all of that energy, and then dumping all of that money into buying Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's it's been going up 100, 2, 3, 4. It's gone up 10x in the last year, right? So they can pay off those panels much quicker, and so a lot of that stuff is going on. And by the way, here's what power also does. It's now there are literally entire countries that cannot hack Bitcoin. it uses and consumes that much power. But you can look at it in two different ways. Um, Dude, Bitcoin is using so much power. It's using more than an entire country. No one's even using Bitcoin, and they're wasting all of that energy on Bitcoin when all these people in Uganda or whatever, it's using more than that entire country. Couldn't that power and that money be used for something better, the world? And dude, it's just a waste. And now, dude, there's carbon in the air. We're trying to go green and global, and Bitcoin's just a disaster, and it's a suck and a drain on the earth. Like, this is the narrative that people push. And I understand that narrative, but if you don't, but it's just missing information. You don't know that people are actually going green because it makes more financial sense to go green, not because they even want to save the environment. They could give a crap about the environment. It makes more financial sense to go green, so people are doing it. Go listen to someone. Type in Anthony Pompliano. That's another. Oh, I should put him on there. You guys should listen to Anthony Pompliano. Anthony Pompliano. So he is he's legit. He's a Bitcoin guy. But he has podcasts that he does all the time. I mean, look, he even has Jim Cramer on his Let's Go. I'm gonna watch that. But yeah, he's legit. But geez, I even lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, anyways, I like having it use that much power means it's really secure, right? It means an entire country can't hack the network. It's going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's going to be spotted very easily on the network, and people are just going to fork it and leave the people hacking it in the dust. It's really easy to spot the bigger it gets. So, anyways, I've been talking way too much, but yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream, I guess. But I'll try to be on this Sunday, and again, I'm gonna try to hop on this live one more just randomly while I'm doing research and stuff. Oh, did I X out of it? I guess I did. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate everyone hopping on. Nice just joined. You should definitely look into getting some mods, because some people troll. Facts. I'll get into the point where people will be using blockchain even. Oh yeah, that's what'll happen when you share people what the tool does and don't even bring up Bitcoin. This is what you can do. Did you know that you can put your cash into the bank, into an account, and earn 12% interest? Cool. That's a cool tool to use. Well, that's a blockchain tool, and they could not even need to know it, right? But anyways, cool. Super appreciate you guys. I'm gonna take off. I'll see you guys definitely this Tuesday, and I'm